Yes, guys, how's it going? Hope we're keeping well, and welcome back to the channel. I hope, just as I was about to start there, my housemate started hoovering downstairs, so I had to quickly run down, tell her not to, but hopefully it'll be quieter so for the next hours. I hope everyone is keeping well. Game week 36 deadline, just under the hour, so 50 minutes, 6 minutes to go until the deadline. So hope everyone is keeping well in the chat. Keep the questions coming in. Let us know where you are watching from in the world, and we'll get through as many questions as we can before the deadline. Throw a thumbs up or something if you can hear me. All right, hopefully you can hear me okay in the chat. I was just messing around with a few things there before the deadline, but I hope we are all good to go. Good stuff. Who've in the chat there? We have got Peter. What are you saying? Tipman FPL. Sorry, Hussam. Let's go. Maybe I should drag this over here maybe. And let's get this one. Shoulda probably had it up before we go, but it's alright. I have it on the phone anyhow, so that's fine, right? And then if we just drag this here, you can see me there. Still getting used to this MacBook, but it's alright. No, it doesn't want to drag for me. That's sound. Anyway, right, back to our team there. This is how we're lining up ahead of the deadline. Good man, Ryan. You can hear us all in the chat then as well. Perfect stuff, right? So you can see how I'm looking there at the moment. Cher, 8, Nori, Van Heck and Gusto all on the bench. Hoovering up the bonus points this week, exactly. Hopefully she keeps some for me anyhow. Right, we're going to start off proceedings as normal. So how we fared out in game week 35. 72 points for the week. Petrovic and Isak with a real star performance last week. Palmer, obviously we got the assist last night, so nothing wrong with that then, but badly needed that clean sheet last night. Thankfully we did, and who of course nearly forgot him there, Anthony Gordon. We brought in Gordon last week, and thankfully he did do a lot better than Mo Salah did. I was in Manchester for the Burnley game at the weekend. Won't chat much about the Burnley game, but at least I did set the alarm early and was able to bring in Gordon for his 10-pointer, and that thankfully I did anyhow. Small red arrow anyhow, 49k down to 57k, so 8k red arrow. It's okay. We just have to make sure this week is a green arrow, and hopefully it is. But I'm gonna have to take a hit, I think, looking at the 2 injuries in the defense. 4 if you include the bench as well. Van Heck and Gusto, they're not going to be fit for the weekend. Gary O'Neill said nothing about it. 8 Nori then as well, so bit of bother to be fair, but hopefully we can get the green anyhow. Good stuff. Right, who else to be in the chat? Rob, hope you're keeping well, man. Ian Mulligan then as well. Let's get that 6k. Appreciate that, Ian. Yeah, we'll start off proceedings as normally. If you can at all, please do. If you haven't already, click subscribe. As Ian said there, we're on the road to 6k. What are we now? We're 1,004, or sorry, what are we there? 100, not 1,144 off hitting 6k. So if you can at all, head on down there, click subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And if you haven't already, click like on the stream. And yeah, short enough one tonight now. Only finished work there, so but yeah, we'll try and keep you entertained for the next, what is it, 53 minutes or so. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Right, anyone who does want their team rated, head on over to my Twitter page, and just under my pinned tweet there, send it in, and we will get to your team anyway. What am I thinking for transfers? Let's see. We'll have the bench boost next week, but looking at that in the defense, you can see there now four flags in the defense, not looking good. Cher is likely to be out for the rest of the season, Eddie Howe says, but then Cher was chatting to Swiss media. Don't know if it's because he just wants to make sure he's going to be in the Swiss team for the Euros. He will be anyway, but I think he's probably just trying to ease the fear around that. But Cher says he should be able to play before the end of the season. Eddie Howe, we all know what he's like in press conferences. He's saying he's likely to be out for the rest of the season, but that could be Cher could come back in, but we're not sure how long it's going to be. Van Heck there is obviously a red flag there for me. He's probably out for the rest of the season then as well. 8 Nori, as I said, there was nothing mentioned about him, and then Gusto then as well. So yeah, anyway, we've a lot to discuss, but for now, for myself, probably going to be looking at some defensive transfers. But yeah, I'm reluctant to take a hit, to be honest with you. I took a -4 last week. That's what kind of got me. Well, I did need it, to be fair, bringing in Gordon, but I'm reluctant to take it, but I think I have to, especially with the defender one. I'm not sure. But anyway, right, that's how we are looking anyway. Michael in the chat, hope you're keeping well, Michael. What else have we there? Right, okay, let's see. Right, Michael's looking to go on the Discord chat. Let's see. Beats in the chat as well. Hope you're keeping well there, Beats too. Right, what's Michael saying? William, is it William's message at a wedding? Any thoughts? Share to Walker Vardiol. I will say to that, William. Let me see what you said, Michael, then as well. Walker in there. And then just quickly getting on to Michael's chat. Can't see it here though. Must have been Twitter, Michael, was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, right. We'll get Michael's team up here. So in Twitter DMs. Keep the questions coming in if you can at all then as well. And yeah, here we go. Right, here's Michael's team. What's he sending the message? 1 free transfer, nothing in the bank. What is a move considering I'm bench boosting in 37? Right, Petrovic is fine for the week. Share is a big issue there. Haaland, Isaac, Jackson up front is fine. Gordon on the bench. Probably wouldn't be benching Gordon, to be honest with you. Bench boost next week. I think you go for a Man City one then. Nothing in the bank. Surely you can get to one of the the Man City lads. Michael, let us know. But that's what I would be saying there. Yeah, bench boost is fine next week then, but you need Steele gone. Probably. Apart from that, yeah, Steele is going to have to go next week. You might need another defensive transfer. The 2 Spurs lads, wouldn't be mad at having them for the double game week, but at least they will be playing. But yeah, go share to whatever you have in the bank. If you can get Vardiol or Walker, do let us know, Michael. Good man. Right, back to my own team here. What are we saying? Would help if I said team. That's alright. Beats as well. Evelyn Powell sent my team on Twitter if you could have a look. 39th birthday, man. I'm about to start my midlife crisis. Good man. Big happy birthday first off. Hopefully I can get you a present with a green arrow. Let's get you up here on screen. Good stuff. Let's get the chat up on my phone then as well, because I can only see some bits at the moment. Right, that's good stuff. We've Jack in the chat then as well. A lot of members tonight now. Hope everyone is keeping well. Right, Beats, let's get you up on screen here and help you out. Michael, let us know in the chat if you are alright with that. But I think that should be fine. Pretty straightforward. Share it to Vardiol or Walker. Probably lean towards Vardiol. Walker is probably safer over the double, but Vardiol is the man at the moment as of now. Right, you can see Beats team here, good stuff. Right, 1 free transfer, no wildcard or free hit, still have bench boost though. Right, let's get it up there. So, defense is fine. Midfield is fine. You only did your wildcard last week, so you don't really need anything. Burn, Brandt, Britt, Vardiol, or Burn, Dallo, and Vardiol this week. You could nearly save the free transfer there, Beats, to be honest with you. Doesn't really need a move there. I think you are good to go. Bruno Fernandes is a risk, but it's only his wrist, so I think you are fine. It's what I would say, but yeah. I think I'd be happy enough with your team there. Save your free transfer for next week, Beats, and information is definitely key. Good stuff. Right, Rob as well. Hope you're keeping well, Rob. Bench boost next week, so -8 incoming. Let's move this light out of the way. It's in front of the desktop. I see it as a -4 or less over the 2 weeks. Defenders, Madison and Darwin need the boot. Fair enough, right? So, yeah, Neto was surprisingly dropped about a week or 2 ago, wasn't he? Starting from attack up, no Haaland is a big risk there, Rob, especially with the captaincy this week for Haaland. Son, Gordon, Foden, Palmer, Madison, all fine apart from Madison. If you could do Alvarez, but would you be getting rid of Alvarez before that? Maybe not, but I do think you need Haaland in there, Rob. Madison and Alvarez to Haaland, whatever you've left. Let me know what you have left on that. Darwin probably needs to go then as well. Or you could just do Madison and Darwin to Haaland and whatever you've left there. That's another option then. But yeah, let us know what you have in the chat, Rob, and we will get back to that. But a few bits to do there. Right, good stuff. Anyone else in the chat then? Jack, as I said, Beats. We'll go through this then as well. Watching on Ryanair plane on the way to Galway for a stag. Unbelievable. Would you mind taking a picture of that on the plane, Ayo Cali, and send that to me on socials? I'd love to see that on the back of a plane on a seat. That's unbelievable, man. Love to see that. Jack, all good roll, do you think? 0.3 in the bank, 1 free transfer. Right, Jack. Petrovic, Gabriel, Saliba, Byrne, all fine there. Son, Gordon, Palmer, Foden, Jackson, Haaland, Isaac. I think you're fine. Bruno Fernandes on the bench. Would you start him ahead of Jackson? Potentially. Probably would, maybe sub in Bruno for Jackson there. I do think Bruno will play. He's one of our best players. Can't see him being benched unless it's something down below in his leg or something like that. But the fact that it's his wrist, I think he will be fine to play. FPL Cam already got Burn in for share. just benching dilemma. So Burn is fine in defence. Dallo, Gabriel, Son. Can you get Son in? Probably would play Son over Jackson. Liverpool's high line. I think Son can do some damage at the weekend. I think he's a decent record against Liverpool then as well. So it probably would play Son over Jackson. Rest of the team, you're good to go on that. I think you're all good there, man. If that's all right, FPL Cam. Right, we're chatting about Rob. I saw Coops earlier in Philly. Best move for defence, Philly. Right, have gone -4 already. Would be -8 to replace one of the two flags. Would be playing 3 at the back, but I can't trust Reguilon. Vardiol and Saliba is obviously fine. Share to... Depends who else you have in your team there, Philly, but you could probably go share to Ben White then as well. Forget about the doublers. I might be going that route myself. And then last one, then we'll get straight back into the chat then as well. How are we looking here in the chat? Good stuff. Last one then, Coops deadline stream. How best to fix the defensive mess? Currently tempted by -4 and then risking Taylor. Share to Porro or White. Garnacho to Gordon, or bringing both in Porro and White, then playing Garnacho. Bringing in both and Porro. Wouldn't bother bringing in Porro with him against Liverpool. The defence is an issue there, definitely. Burn is fine. Van Heck to Vardiol maybe is what I would do. Keep Garnacho this week against Crystal Palace, yeah. Yeah. Van Heck to Vardiol. Maybe share to an Arsenal defender there. Coops -4. And I think you are good to go there. Keep Garnacho. He will play. Very unlucky not to return against Burnley. He should have. But unfortunately he didn't. Right, good stuff. 18 likes on the stream then as well. We've 44 watching. Appreciate you all tuning in tonight then. If you can at all, please do head on down there, click subscribe. Trying to get to 6k subs before the end of the season. Really would appreciate it if you could at all to hit subscribe and help me on my way to getting there. Right, back to the chat here. Let's get it up on the phone. Excited for the deadline stream. Post my question on team on your earlier tweet if you're good to take a look. Bud, good stuff. Coops, let me know if that's all right for you. We got back to you there. Good man. Right, back to Rob's team. He's 10.1 million in the bank. Right, we'll get to Craig in a sec, Jack, if that's all right. Rob, 10.1 for Haaland, I'm assuming. Or is that for the midfielder, Rob? If you can do Darwin and Maddison to Haaland and someone, if you have 10.1 left for Maddison, I'd nearly say Saka, but no, double game week for him next week. Another midfielder, 10.1 million, that has a double next week. Chelsea, no, you only want Palmer. United, Bruno, but he's a risk this week and playing against Arsenal then. If you want to just do the Darwin to Haaland move, so 3-4-3, Maddison on the bench and then reassess then next week. There's nothing. You could go Saka this week with that good fixture, Rob, but I'm not sure. There, but nothing really screaming out for me with the double gamey players in midfield. Just try and get your single players anyway, and focus on the likes of Arsenal, as I am saying there with Saka. But yeah, looking at my team then for next week, I'm alright with it, with the midfield. Foden, Palmer, Garnacho, Gordon, Son. The only difference with your midfield there, Rob, I think you've no United, isn't it? In midfield, where are you gone? Yeah, you have the same. Son, Gordon, Foden, Palmer. Would say Bruno, but he's a slight risk, so maybe leave it off for another week. Just bring in Haaland, and then I think you're good to go with that then. Good stuff. Right. Philly, then we were just chatting about you there. Full squad here. Have my bench boost left. Right. What I was saying to you, yeah, share to. No, you already have. No, you need another Arsenal. Maybe share to White. I know Arsenal play United in game week 37, but I don't think we'll score against Arsenal, to be fair. Arsenal gunning for the league. Is it in Old Trafford or is it in the Emirates? It's in Old Trafford. Maybe we might, but just going back to the Burnley game at the weekend, we're so bad. We're terrible. We're so bad. But yeah, right. Let's see who else we've got. Yeah, Philly, yeah. This week then, Vardiol, Saliba, probably White then as well. Double Arsenal. I know you have double Arsenal defence on your bench boost, but I still would probably have them in there. Best defence in the league by far. Have them in there. I think then you're good to go with that. No free transfers left, but you do need a free transfer to take a hit for your defence. 3-5-2. Happy to go then. Good stuff. Right. One free transfer. Yakisugi. One free transfer. Plenty in the bank. Bench boost 37. Best course of action for the week. Transfer in line up wise. Need defensive transfers, definitely. Share it to Vardiol. Get another Arsenal lad in there. Same team as me. I want to Bruno Fernandes over Garnacho. Yeah, that's what I do. White in then as well. And then I think you're good to go. Last one then, Craig, before we get back to the chat. Keep the questions coming in the chat then as well. Dallo or Pedro Porro. I do think Liverpool score. Maybe Dallo. I do think Liverpool score. Crystal Palace probably score then as well, but I'd probably leave it at that. Right, what are we? 40 minutes to go until the deadline. Let's just make sure it is 6:30, but it is 6:30. Right then, how are we looking on the subs? Still 444 off hitting our 6k goal. So if you can at all, head on down there, click subscribe, and help out the channel. Really would appreciate it if you can at all. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe. Right, let's get a poll going. I'm sure I have to have it on this, don't I? To get the poll up, sure can't drag that down. Still getting used to this MacBook. No, that doesn't want to work for me. Right, don't know why it's not dragging down. Anyway, right, I have the chat up here at least. Bench or start Bruno as he's currently flagged. Rizwan, I think you do start Bruno. It's only his wrist, so I think he will be fine to if we will be fine to play. Play Bruno. Triple captain this game week or game week 38, save it for game week 37. I know you're probably looking at bench boosting in 37, but I'd probably leave off the bench boost if you have your triple captain left. Michael, I have 5.7 when share comes out, conscious of having second playing goalkeeper for 37. Who's your sub keeper? You should have plenty of money. Steele, even Dubravka you can get in 37. I think you're fine. Yeah, do that 37. Share to Vardiol this week, then Steele to Dubravka. I think you're good to go then. I have the same issue with Kelleher. Need to do something next week, but let's see how we do get on. 70 in the chat then. Great turnout tonight. If you can at all, if you are watching for the first time, head on down there, click subscribe. 144 subs off hitting our 6k goal before the end of the season. And if you haven't already, please do click like on the stream. Let's get that going then as well. A little reminder. Good stuff. Right. Back to the chat. Ryan watching from Leinster. Good man, Ryan. Hope all is well. Fishing and foul. Good stuff. Hugo, would you start Brantwood or Byrne? Current literally a coin toss. Burnley can't defend set pieces, but Everton are better attacking them. Both same clean sheet odds. Brantwood or Byrne? Probably would start Byrne. Burnley are decent, to be fair, but I'd probably would start Byrne there. Beats, if that's alright, let us know when I did get back to you. Swap Son for KDB, captain Haaland or Foden. Haaland this week, probably would leave Son in there. If you want to, if you're chasing, if you want to go for KDB, that's fine. But I do think Son can get something, especially with the double game week next week then as well. So I would leave him in there, to be fair. Hope you're well, mate, Craig. Good man. Dallo or Pedro Porro, as I was saying, probably would go Dallo in there. West Ham ship tons of goals. The case for Jackson over Son. There is, but it's Jackson. Could have had 2 or 3 at least over the double game week. I hit the post against Aston Villa, marginally offside in the first couple of minutes when he did score then as well. He has been unlucky for if you did own him, but you got your goal at least last night, so that's you should be happy at least with that. Which defender to move on? Van Heck, Gusto or Nori? Enough for the bank for City defence. Probably Van Heck. It sounds concrete enough that Van Heck is out for the season, and Brighton are terrible in the fence anyway, so I'd just go Van Heck anyway, out. Right, then what else have we? Let's have a look. So what my moves currently, I'm thinking Van Heck to White. I should have plenty enough money for this anyway. Van Heck to White, and then Share to Vardiol. No, it's a -4, but you'd assume Arsenal get their clean sheet. Vardiol. That's what I'm looking at. 8.4 in the bank then. Probably going to have to take a -8 next week. Unless Nori's fine, but hopefully Gusto is fine. I'm definitely going to have to make a keeper transfer for the bench boost. Bench boost is causing a lot more hassle than it should be. But Vardiol and White in this week, I'm thinking, and have them for the rest of the season. Then I know they play I know they play United in game week 37, but at least they've the fixture against Everton at home. Everton should be safe. Is Walker safe than more nailed than Vardy? He is, but I think it's Vardiol's spot to lose. He's doing well. A goal and an assist against Luton, a goal against Nottingham Forest. I think it's his left side. Ake can move into defence, into the centre back position. But yeah, I'm happy enough with Vardiol. Walker's definitely the safer pick. But yeah, right. Sakib, you've sent your team under the pick or under my post. Let's see. Right, rolling free transfer. Start Maguire or Poro. Bench one of Gordon, Son, Bruno. Just got to decide on when to play a triple captain. You have your bench boost left then as well. Probably would play the bench boost. Your team isn't too bad for next week. You've not. If you're like me, if you're doing a -8 next week for the bench boost, I'd have just left it off and played the triple captain next week. But looking at that, maybe you can probably just save it for the last day of the season. Start Maguire or Poro. Probably would start Maguire, yeah. Bench one of Gordon, Son, Bruno. Maybe Bruno out of those, yeah. I'd still like to play Gordon. He hasn't a great record away from home, but I still would play Gordon. Fancy Son, I keep saying that. He was very quiet against Chelsea, but I'm expecting Ange to get them back up to speed as soon as possible. So I do think Son does well on penalties then as well. Bruno as well. He is on penalties. He should have hauled massively against Burnley. But Gordon, he is in form. Not the best form away from home, but I still would want Gordon in there. So maybe do bench Bruno. Yeah, right, Philly, we got back to you then as well. Good stuff. Right. 34 minutes to go. Let's keep these questions coming in. William, well, Jack, Michael Beats and everyone here for a quick check-in this evening. Appreciate you, William. You're tuning in from the wedding. I did tell you go for Vardiol. Let's see, did you get back to me? Yeah, I was thinking Vardiol if I was willing to use -4. How do you like Foden for Bruno? Maybe Poro, Dalla, Maguire for Share. Maybe the Bruno to Foden transfer. Maybe. But I do think you need a defensive transfer, so keep Bruno in now. I'd go to defensive transfer first, William. I wouldn't go Bruno out for Foden. Your defense needs a bit of TLC, to be fair there, so that's what I would say. Good stuff. Right. Anything else there? What else have we? 57, great return this evening. Now let's get up this chat. Why can't I see this? How are we looking on the subs? If you are new, please do click that subscribe button. 143 off now, so appreciate whoever was a new sub there and sub to the channel. What about Mikalenko and Cher out for Burn and Walker? Good moves. Mikalenko and Cher out for Burn and Walker. They're both good moves there, Mike G. Yeah, especially if they're for free as well. Absolutely nothing wrong with that then. Right, this is annoying me here. I can't get the chat up on screen, so let me get it up here on my other laptop. So I can see the chat fully. A few questions about Vardiol or Walker. Walker is the safer option. I just prefer Vardiol. What else have we then? KDB or Gordon this week? Definitely KDB. Gordon is a great pick as well, but if you can have the two, get the two in. But I would say have KDB. Wolves at home, he can easily do well. Right, let's get this chat up here. Good stuff. Right, should have this sorted, but apologies, was just rushing after work. Cool. Right, Foden and Ederson starting. Foden should be starting. Ederson maybe not, but I would expect him to play if he can, but I wouldn't see why Ortega doesn't start. But I wouldn't go near Ortega just with Ederson being back in training. I was looking at Ortega myself. If you watch my video during the week, I was looking at Ortega, but the fact Ederson was so quick back to training, I think I have to stay away from him. Rahul Deb, hey bro, what's up? I'm leading my money league by 40 points. My rival will be wildcarding this game week. My rival will be wildcarding this game week. As a differential, should I start Nunes over Bruno? I know we will have Bruno in this team. Leave off Nunes. I would play Bruno over Nunes. Yeah, I wouldn't have I wouldn't be going Nunes. Too many forward options for Liverpool. Yeah, so leave him out. Which Man City defender, Walker or Vardiol? Greg, I'm going Vardiol myself, so that's what I'm going to say. Go with Vardiol. Ryan Childs, would you take a -4 for Garnacho to have Havertz? 13 double players, 2 Arsenal, including Havertz with bench boost for 37. No, I wouldn't take a -4 for Garnacho to Havertz. Garnacho was very unlucky not to have returned last week, so I'd keep Garnacho in. Crystal Palace, they're in decent form, Crystal Palace, but I'd still leave Garnacho in the team there. Swap Son for KDB, captain Haaland or Foden? No, keep Son in. Bench Bruno or Gordon? Probably would lean towards benching Bruno. Hi mate, hope you're doing alright. Do you have any news on Gusto? Poch said nothing on Gusto, so I think it's not looking great for Gusto. I'm hoping he might be back for the double game week next week, but I need him in there shortly. For next week, but for now he's on my bench, but I'm not gonna move him away. How you food? I still have triple captain bench boost and free hit left. At bench boost next week with a triple captain KDB this week. Maybe if you're chasing, go for triple captain on KDB, but he should be fine to start. Yeah, bench Muniz or Garnacho? Probably would bench Muniz there. Yeah. Jack got you on Twitter there, good man. Aditya, Raya, Gabriel, Byrne, Vardiol, Foden, Fernandez, Garnacho, Son, Palmer, Haaland, Isak, Pedro, Gusto, Nori on bench. Would you make a transfer play with 7 attackers? Gabriel, Byrne, Vardiol is fine. Foden, Fernandez, Garnacho, Son, Palmer, Haaland, Isak. No, I think you're good to go there. Start Shara, Pedro. Shara. I don't think Shara's going to play there, Don. Which defenders to move on? Van Heck, Gusto, or Nori? I think move on Van Heck first, as I was saying. Brighton are very, very poor defensively, so it doesn't even matter if Van Heck is back, which I don't think he will be. But I'd go Van Heck out first. Yeah, Bruno fit. He should be. Yeah. He's got a cast at the moment, but he should be all right. Thanks. Whoever else sub there, we're on 5858 subs, so 142 away from hitting 6k. So if you can at all, please head on down there, click subscribe if you're new already. We were 63 in the chat. Please do click subscribe. We have a big push on now of the last 3 games to try and get over 6k. So if you can at all, please do. 142 away. Would really, really appreciate it. Even if we get close to 5,900 before the end of the stream, that'd be much, much appreciated. It's going to be very difficult to do, but I really, really would appreciate it if we can. Right, Michael Daly, have Haaland, Foden, KDB, drop 1 for a City defender, bench boost in game week 37. No, leave the 3 boys in, leave the 3 attackers in. I'd prefer to have the 3 attackers over the defender, but yeah, I wouldn't be moving them out. Great advice as always, William. Appreciate that, but hope the wedding is going well. Saka or Kai or Bruno will bench boost in game week 37. Saka, have Saka in. I regret getting rid of him, but I brought in Foden. But have Saka in there. Triple captain this game week or 38. Sakib. You've City at home to West Ham on the last day of the season compared to Wolves. Probably would save it for West Ham, you know. Maybe save it for West Ham, yeah. Maybe that's what I would do. Who to start, Dubravka or Petrovic? Maybe Petrovic, yeah. Anything else there? West Ham ship tons of goals as a case for Jackson over Son. There is, but as I said, he is Jackson. Which defender? We said that. Bench 1 and play 2, Bruno, Gordon and Jackson. Bruno, Gordon and Jackson. Bench 1 and play 2, Bruno, Gordon and Jackson. Probably would bench Jackson. I know you won't like them, but yeah, let's see. Right, let's get a poll going. How many hits are you taking this week? -4 on -8. All right, a lot of injuries at the moment, so let's see what the story is with the hits. Nori to White -4. Try and keep it, Nori, if you can. He's a nice fixture against Crystal Palace next week, so maybe try and keep it, Nori, if you can. Another transfer out for another different defender. If it's Van Heck, if it's Cher, I'd probably say yes to that, but maybe not 8 Nori because of next week. There's chance of him playing next week. Right then, 5859. Thanks for the other sub there. We're just 131. Am I saying that right? No, 141 away off. Yeah, 141 off 6k. Head on down there, please click subscribe. and support the channel. Crazy work going on behind the scenes in the channel. I really do appreciate it. Right then, have Haaland, Foden, KDB drop one for a City defender? No. Who to start? Dubravka, we said that. Start Doherty or Williams. Start Vicario or Petrovic. Probably start Petrovic over that. Start Doherty or Williams. Not much options going there. Doherty or Williams. I don't know. Is that Neco Williams? Maybe him. I wouldn't start Doherty against City, that's for sure. Sell Salah, Alan. I think it is time to get rid of Salah. Yeah, maybe we'll get a last week haul from him, but I wouldn't go for Salah for the next few. Marcus, hi mate. Who should I captain? KDB, Foden, Gordon, Palmer, Son, Isak. I don't have Haaland. I like Palmer. I like Isak. Between Palmer and Isak, KDB is an offside shout as well. KDB, nice differential. Coops there. Can't go Vardiol as I already have 3 City. Should I just do Share to White and risk Taylor? Yeah. Who do Burnley have? Let's have a little scroll down here and see. 25 minutes to go into the deadline, so keep that in mind then as well. Up against Newcastle, Taylor, fair enough. I as well just chance him and he might get you a point or two. Who the captain? I'm on Haaland. We'll get the captaincy video up then while we're here. Just to get it up on screen. But yeah, I'm on Haaland for the Ironman there. Leave that going for 1 or 2 goals anyhow. But yeah, Haaland for me. It's very close between him and Palmer. But an extra week's rest for Haaland. Palmer playing last night. Very unlucky. Palmer had his own free kick last night. Hit the bar with it. But we did get an assist from Minia. But yeah, it's Haaland. It has to be Haaland for me, is what I would say. Good stuff. Right. Who else have we then? Should I sell Nori or Van Heck? Keep going back to that. Sell Van Heck first. Yeah, Van Heck out first. Should I be worried about Pope being back in game week 37? Maybe not. Be harsh enough to drop Dubravka after all he's done. Maybe keep him in. Yeah. You can always be worried about me even bringing in Vardiol here. I'm slightly worried that he'll be benched. Maybe, but I think he's fine. I think he's fine for the double. Foden, Onana or Bruno, Ederson. Foden, Onana, just because Ederson, I don't think he will play this week, but there's always a chance he can play over the double game week. He has returned to training really far quicker than it was expected, but yeah, I just wouldn't go near the City keepers. Vardiol, Walker is what I would be saying there. Thanks to other subscribes as well. 5861. We're 139 away. If we can get close to 5.9k before the end of the stream, really would appreciate it. We've 70 in the chat at the moment, so if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do head on down there, click subscribe, and drop the stream a like. We're on 32 likes. If we can get close to 40, that'd be much appreciated then as well. Good stuff. Right, captain for myself. Yeah, I'm on Haaland. Half the bench, one of Gordon, Fernandes, Jackson, Son, Connor. Probably would bench Jackson there. Between Jackson and Fernandes, maybe Jackson is what I would say. Maybe there, yeah. Jackson, man, I hope Solanke doesn't score versus Arsenal on my bench. I doubt it though. Yeah, I think Bournemouth are on the bench, or not on the bench. Bournemouth are on the beach. Yeah, I wouldn't go near them. Arsenal, they've got a job to do. I think they'll win that game comfortably. So I think that's all fine there. Good stuff. Right. Hope, yeah, Solanke. Yeah, thoughts on Foden as captain? Nothing wrong with Foden. If you're chasing, go with Foden. Haaland is fit to start. Haaland is raring to go. He said after the Nottingham Forest game, he's got five cup finals for the rest of the season. So then 4 league games and the FA Cup. So I think he's going to be all guns blaring on the way for the Golden Boot then as well. So yeah, leave it on Haaland. But if you are chasing, nothing wrong with going Foden. Swanky Rat, Burn and KDB in for Gordon and Vardiol. Burn and KDB in, or Gordon and Vardiol in? Gordon and Vardiol, I think, yeah. Gordon's in good form. Prefer Vardiol over Burn. Yeah, that's what I would do there. Should I sell it Nori or Van Heck? Swanky Rack as well. Yeah, keep going back to Van Heck. Get rid of Van Heck over 8 Nori. Yeah, that's what I would say. Right then. Hi, I've Salah in my team. Should I sell him for Foden this week? Yeah, I'd move on Salah. As much as I don't like saying it, Salah has been a joy to own over the last while. But, well, sorry, he hasn't been since he came back from AFCON. But it's going to be weird if he does leave Liverpool. It's going to be a sad way to end. Yeah, I'd leave it off that, right? Eddie Preston, if you are watching, I'm just getting back to you now on Patreon. Sharon Van Heck to Verdial and White. Right, Eddie, just got back to you there. Let's get the Twitter ones up again, no problem. Roll. Right, give me 2 seconds, just getting back to that. Alright, just set my team on Twitter then as well. I'll get back to you there then too. Patreon messages absolutely flying in then as well. Van Heck to Gabrielle. Oh, yes, 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 right. Right, let's get back to Twitter. Need to remember to do my own team myself, but I'll do that. What do we know? We're 10 past. I'll do that around a quarter past, right? FDBL09. This for my brother. Oh, very nice. We'll get your brothers up then as well. I was thinking, why did you take a picture of the thing? Right, planning for bench boost next week. Thoughts. This week you're all good. Solanke. Would you play Eze over Solanke? Maybe play Eze over Solanke is what I would say. Yeah, I can see Arsenal shutting up shop at the Emirates. And then yeah, worry about your bench boost next week. You can do share out another week's information on share, but I'd have a Eze in there over Solanke. Yeah, that's what I would do. Right then, your brother's team. Hopefully let's tell him to subscribe to the channel there. FTBL09 if you can at all. Right, but here we go. Here's his brother. Dubravka, Regulon, Gabriel, Brantwood, all fine there. Saka, Palmer, Gordon, Bruno, Son, Isaac, Watkins. Obviously, no Haaland is a big miss there, but yeah, you need City cover. With the slight issue around Bruno, you could nearly do Bruno to Foden, but I do think you need Man City players for that Wolves game. If you can do Watkins to Haaland, if you can do Solanke to Haaland, bench Bruno, let me know if you can do that. But yeah, you definitely need City players there. Right then, back to my own team. What else? How's the chat going? Let's see your team in pick and see who you're playing. Thanks. Right, yeah, I'll do my transfers now. Semenyo to Isaac. Get Isaac in for sure. Definitely. Best City defender to get. Verdial and Walker. It's a close one between the two, but I'm gonna probably choose Verdial myself. 5863 subs. Really appreciate whoever else is subbing. If you can keep that coming. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do click subscribe. You just won't play. Alright, that should be everyone replied to there. Good stuff. Would you start Hoyland over Haaland or Isaac? Rizwan, definitely not. Start Pedro or Garnacho? Garnacho. If you're talking about João Pedro, definitely start Garnacho. Foden, Palmer, Son, Bruno, Garnacho, Haaland, Isaac, Palmer. Which 7 to start? Foden, Palmer, Son, Garnacho, Haaland, Isaac, Pedro. I'd bench Pedro. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, bench out João Pedro. Right. This is my own team, so I'm currently looking at a hit. White and Vardy in. It's going to be a low bench boost next week. Hate the bit before the deadline decisions. Yeah, not good. Right. Right, someone's asking for me moves, so better do them now. Right, share. Right, let's do me move. So, right, we've 17 to go. We're not doing too bad. Yeah, I'm thinking Ben White could probably go burn, or should it be going burn? On my bench boost. I could always get burned next week, but I'm expecting Newcastle to keep a clean sheet against Burnley. They should, and then they have Brighton. I'm Man United, so maybe I do want Burn. Um, maybe I do go for Burn just. Yeah, maybe I do share. Maybe I do share to Burn. Share to Burn, and who was the other one? Van Heck to Vardiol, maybe just for the extra double game week. I'd like to have White, but maybe I can't get to him. Let's see. Yeah, let's get a chat going, or a poll going there. 58% not taking a hit. Wow, 90 votes in not taking a hit. Interesting. Um, let's see what the audience is thinking. For my second White. Alright, so I'm bench boosting in 37. Or Burn. It's annoying getting rid of Share and then going back to another Newcastle defender. It's a bit annoying, but anyway, let's see what the chat says. All about Burn there. Michael there, start Gordon or Jackson. I think you start Gordon there, Michael. Will Aït-Nouri start? I don't think so. Gary O'Neill said nothing about him. He's playing Man City, so I probably would leave off that anyway. Start Onana or Petrovic. It's Petrovic, yeah. Starting Garnacho or Pedro. Start Pedro or Garnacho. Garnacho. Transfer in Burn or Gabriel. I'm trying to decide on that myself. All right. Michael, get rid of Bruno or Son for Foden. Bruno. Probably will go Bruno. Yeah. Son. I think Son does well. And he has a double game. I know Bruno has a double game as well, but United are terrible. Share to Burn for -4. 76. Any leaks on Luton versus Everton as a Brandwit in that game? Right, we'll keep an eye if we get any leaks for Everton. Thanks again for the subscribe there. 5864. Keep the subs coming if you can, and keep the likes coming on the stream then as well. What are we on here now? Let's get this up. 49. So we're nearly on 50 likes. 70 in the chat then as well. Please keep hitting that sub button if you haven't already. Please do. Please do. Right, White Star, Garnacho, Pedro. Brighton are shocking. Brighton are so bad. Brighton are terrible. I still need to decide, so it's maybe White or Burn over White gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not too bad. 11 double gamey players. A hit can get me 13 -4. Maybe that's not too bad. Keep it nor if I have to. No, I haven't made any transfers yet. Vardy all in for Share, I'm thinking anyway. And then 63% are telling me to go for Burn over White. Fair enough. They do have a nice fixture against Burnley as well, so maybe we do keep Burn in there. Okay, we might go Burn. So I was looking at Ben White. Maybe we do go 9.9 in the bank then. So that's another route then. Vardy, and Burn. Yeah. Thanks, man. Good luck this week, Simon. No bother at all. I didn't make my transfers yet. No, Walker or Vardy. Probably go Vardy, but it's much of a muchness really. Walker's probably the safer pick with Ake. They're up against Vardy too, but Ake's currently playing centre back, so that's why there's been no rotation yet for Vardy. I made I've got to get Share out this week. Should I go Burn or Vardy, and has it worked? Vardy definitely over Burn. Vardy in first, and has it worked taking a -4 for Aït-Nouri? So 3 defenders. Yeah, take out Aït-Nouri, go for the -4. If you can do Van Heck out first, Josh, that's what I would do. But with City's definitely priority with that double gaming. So with the Wolves fixture first off, it's far better. And Vardy could easily get something then as well. Michael, yeah. Start Gordon. I think you missed that earlier, yeah, but start Gordon. Would you do Share to Burn for -8? Already done a -4. If you can play anybody else, no. If you have to get him into to get 11 players playing, fair enough, go for that. But I would try and leave off the defensive transfers if you can. Right then, start Garnacho or Muniz. Start Garnacho. Foden, Palmer, Son, Bruno, Garnacho, Isaac, Haaland, Pedro starts 7. Bench Pedro is what I would say there. Right, back to my own team. Let's see. 20 minutes past 6. What else can we go for? Interesting. Right, few things to decide on there. Is it Nori fit, Joe? Gary O'Neill said nothing on him, so that's why I haven't. I'm gonna have to take a hit for a defender, but it's Man City anyway. I don't think he does play. Currently putting White back into the team. Over Burn. I know the poll is saying otherwise, but White definitely has that attacking threat. Could easily do well against Bournemouth. Yeah, maybe I'll go White. So would you get Van Heck out first? Right, Nori and would be Burn be the best pick if I got Verdi all in for share already. Yeah, go Van Heck out. Definitely go Van Heck out. He's playing for a very, very poor defense, so get rid of him. That's all good there. Right, how are we looking? 10 minutes, 9 minutes to go. I'm gonna have to Verdi all or Walker. People are saying listen to the poll, fair. I think myself, I'm happy enough with White though. I know we're playing 2 Arsenal against United, but yeah, I'm gonna just lock in White. Might be a mistake, but I can always get Burning next week for Gusto if I have to. Could be Gusto and Kelleher to Onana, I think, next week. Right, I'm gonna make those transfers now. -4, share out, Van Heck out, Vardiol. You can see that on thing there, yeah. So yeah, Vardiol in, White in, share, Van Heck, confirm -4. Right, there we go. That's my team. Then sub in Vardiol quick. Save. Right, Haaland captain. Have 3 City players. Will get KDB out for Gordon and Vardiol. No, keep KDB. User, keep there. Keep it for sure. Right, that's my team. So just gonna send this quickly into my Patreon. Right. Gordon or Bruno would go Gordon. Yeah. Havertz for captain. I'm chasing someone in the league. If you are chasing, nothing wrong going with that. Let's go back here. Transfers above. Right, everyone is gone to on Patreon. Good stuff. Right, love the choice to attack the week rather than wait and see. Yeah, White could easily do well. So just want that clean sheet for Arsenal, best defense in the league. So that's why I'm going for it there, William. Good man. Anything else? Keep them coming. Apologies, I did ignore the poll. I just wanted a bit of a reassurance, but you didn't give it to me. I know White is up against Man United, but I do think Arsenal do well. They are the best team in the league. So defensive wise, anyway. So that's what I would say. Right, I'm going to end this poll. 6 minutes to go until the deadline. Anything else, do keep them coming. Any last minute news, Drizzler? What else have we there on the... There's no Everton team news anyway. I don't think anyone wants that. I know Aditya was asking about it. Yeah, no, nothing on Everton. So apologies if anyone did need that. Chasing ranks the captain Havertz. Go with Havertz. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going Havertz if you are chasing. Foden, KDB. Go with that if you can. If you are new around here, please do click that subscribe button. If you can at all, would really appreciate it. Gordon or Bruno? I keep saying Gordon over Bruno. Katie. So go with Gordon. Start Muniz or Bruno. Start Bruno over those. Rizwan, Petrovic, White, Vardiol, Brantwaite, Foden, Son, Palmer, Bruno, Gordon, Haaland, captain, and Isak. Can you rate my team? It's back three are all fine. Foden, Son, Palmer, Bruno, Hort. Yeah, all good there. Differential captain Foden. Nothing wrong with going that if you want to go there. Behind him, I'm in the league. Differential captain Foden or Palmer. Palmer is nice. He did play recently though. Foden is good as well. Yeah, if you want to go differential, probably would go Palmer first, and then Foden then as well. Any news on Bruno Abbas? He's a doubt, all right, but it's only his wrist, so I think he should play. This is my bench then as well. So looking at my own team then for next week, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pedro 10. Gusto 11 if he does even make it. So currently I have 10 double game week players. -4 will get me 12. And I'm sure I'll be happy enough with that. Yeah. Start Fernandez or Jackson, Michael. I think I'd start Bruno. I'd bench Jackson. Yeah. -4 to get Gordon in or bench Bruno, and no -4 to get Gordon in. Who are you going to play ahead of him, Spanky Rat? Do let us know. Isak or Foden vice captain, Haaland captain. Isak or Foden vice captain, Haaland captain. Leave it on Isak, so it doesn't really matter. I've mine on Palmer, but it's fine. Right then, 4 minutes to go. Keep the questions coming in if you can. The heat is absolutely blaring in this room. So I need to open a window, but I won't move before the deadline. Anything else? Looking at the bench boost then for next week. Big week next week. I'm at a wedding on Friday, so it'll be a hungover Saturday morning deadline stream. But I'm hoping I can get it done because it's going to be one of the biggest streams of the season. Swanky Rat, I think I'm going to bench Jackson or Bruno to get Gordon. That's fine. Bruno could easily return. Jackson might return, but I wouldn't be going for a hit to get rid of those. Gordon is fine, but away from home his form isn't as good. But yeah, that's all fine with that. If you do want to go for him, I'm not going to stop you. Gordon could easily do well this week. I have him in my team. I hope he does, to be honest with you. Good stuff. Right, just going to move this mic closer to me in case you can't really hear me. Anything else? Differentials this week. What's Vardiol? What is his ownership? Vardiol, let's refresh this now. Is he under 10? Yeah, 9.9. Vardiol's a nice little differential this week. Ben White, looking at him here, 22%. Okay, he's very high owned. Okay, I need Garnacho really and Vardiol to do well for the chance of a green, really. Son or Darwin, definitely Son. No, sorry, it's Sarabia gone, but I want to start Gordon over Bruno and Jackson. That's fine, so yeah, that's fine. If you're getting rid of those, I thought you're getting rid of Bruno for Gordon. That's fine. At least you have Bruno for the double next week then. All good on that. Anything else then? Right, we've 2 minutes to go. Make sure you do lock in your moves. Make sure you lock in your captaincies as well. After this then we'll just have 2 game weeks to go. So it's crazy how fast the season has gone. It's absolutely mental. But yeah. Anything else then? 2 minutes. Son or Darwin? Cahill, I'd be going Son. Definitely not Darwin. Liverpool are pretty poor, even though Spurs defense isn't great. I'd still go them. Quick reminder as well, click that subscribe button if you can at all. Really would appreciate it. As I said, good stuff. Right. Anything else? Jackson, Garnacho, Thomas. I think you could. It's close. It is close. I think I probably would leave Garnacho in there as well. Yeah. If you have Palmer, I think you can you can be fine then having Garnacho over there. Bench Bruno. No, I'd play Bruno if you can. I do think he will play. It's just his risk. William, appreciate the hard work, serious effort after a long week of work. Appreciate that, William. Good man. Long drive back to Leitrim yet as well. Right, double check you have your teams locked in. Nice little quick stream now before the deadline this week. I'm upset there was no Saturday deadline. Maybe I was, yeah, or maybe I am. It would have been nice to have a long 2 hour stream, but it's short and snappy this week. Right then, team locked in there. Haaland, captain. Palmer, vice. Son or Jackson. Definitely go Son. Right then, let's take a picture of this, and then that'll be it. Anything else, do let us know, but that's pretty much the deadline then. Short enough one this week. Bench boost next week. Going to be a big one next week, and hopefully we have a big guest coming on as well, but we'll chat about that then during the week. Good stuff. Right, there's the deadline just gone. Yeah, deadline is gone. Let's see what that is then as well. Short and snappy this week, and there we go. As always, appreciate everyone who did tune in, and appreciate everyone who has supported the channel so far this season. Big shout out to the members of the channel who popped in. Jack, Michael, William, Beats, Paul Beats was in there as well. Happy birthday, Paul, if you are still watching. Good man. Let's see there, good stuff. Quick reminder, last off, we're on 5863. If you can at all, please do click subscribe. Big deadline stream next week, and as I said, we could have a very big special guest on a Thursday night stream, but we'll keep that quiet for now until it's definitely locked in and I have everything sorted with the streams. But yeah, good stuff. Right then, anything else in the chat, do let us know, but I think that's pretty much it as of the stream today. Yeah, boring enough game tonight. Everton and Luton, unless you've a double or Pickford and Brantford and Pickford, or just Pickford. But yeah, good stuff. As always, I'm gonna drop the green arrows in the chat. Hopefully you do see some of these then next week, or this week, or the next 3 weeks as well. That'd be lovely. Right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Long drive back to Leitrim myself now, so I'll log off now myself. Nice short one this week, but we will be back during the week. 2 game weeks to go. Hopefully now we get a green arrow, and then next week then as well build on that for the bench boost, and then game week 38 could be a bit of carnage then on the last game week of the season. As always, thanks to everyone for watching. If you haven't already, please do head on down there, click subscribe, give the stream a like then as well, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Best luck for the week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.